My expectation of the week was that I would have a lot of space and time to understand what I was trying to make, and that I would have access to all sorts of resources like the dance studio and the lake and the being fed 3 times a day, so I wouldn't have to worry about that.
It gives you time to think and concentrate, and the fact that you've mentors and you've got other people doing the same thing, that facilitates concentration, and focus.
A place for the three of us to work together intensely, and the mentors and the kind of protective bubble that it would afford us to just really focus on this and focus on working together.
I guess what made me want to apply for Make was there was the international mentorship, but there was also the opportunity to work in a way that I hadn't made work before.
Is it all about the mentors? I think a huge part of it is about the mentors because they hold the space, and I think the more mentors are able to hold the space, the more safe the participants feel, and the more open we are to each other and to the ideas and to the challenges.
I guess what was kind of good about the mentorship was that even if I had no idea where I was going, I felt I would be in a safe place to be lost, I guess.
I expected to come to Make and to go into my room and just that's what I did last time, and that was great, and pretty much just work as hard as I can and use that time to work hard. And the way it's worked out is I've been pulled out of myself and pulled into discussions and pulled into sharing my work and pulled into more social situations, and that's been very helpful, actually.
Being around all the other people who are here at breakfast, lunch, dinner, spending time with them, and so constantly being in that zone with people who are here for the same reason has been just wonderful and very nourishing. Yeah, that's a good word. Definitely nourishing.
Coming together with lots of different people who are making work in really different ways, all about very different stuff. You kind of you have these conversations about people or with people about the things that they're making, and you start to kind of, when you're talking to people about your thing and listening to theirs, you start to figure it out.
It's like staying in a storybook where everybody is kind and good to you and feeds you, and you can go and interact with nature or sit in your room and look out through your window at it.
I think it's about the participants as well, and just being in the space with other artists and hearing their practice and their dreams and their life and all that, and the challenges, like hearing somebody say, this is what I really want to do but I'm really afraid to do that, and then seeing them today doing it, or stating that actually this is where I am now and I have another challenge, is just amazing.
There were moments when we had to admit that we're totally stuck, that we're not sure what we're doing, but even having that conversation gives a validity and a weight to being stuck, and then you can talk about that. It doesn't make you feel under pressure. It supports you and gives you a structure and a routine that I think is really positive.
I think the first couple of days were tough because people were coming grappling with this thing of oh my God, I need to get loads done, but actually allowing yourself time to think and to just to go for a walk and then to have a conversation, that slowing down is probably this place's greatest asset.
I don't want to recommend it to anyone else in case there's a huge rush of people to come to Anna McCarrick. I kind of want to go back to Cork and go, yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Do you think that's what the lads did? They came back and were like, oh,
yeah,
they're trying to keep it to themselves.
I will give an underwhelming and will apply for the rest of my life to come back here because I'm going to be really mean and karmically unsound to Anne McCarrick so I can come back all the time.